Good evening, everyone. This is Jessica Weigel here from Deep Relief Massage Therapy. So, tonight I wanted to share a little bit about what my deep tissue experience is like, especially for those people who have never been on my table. So, generally, people come to see me for a deep tissue massage because they have a specific pain challenge that they're having a hard time getting a handle on. So the majority of the work that I do is very focused work. Actually, the most popular service that I have is the 1 hour deep tissue massage. So what do I mean by that? So usually people are coming to see me because they have foot problems, shoulder problems, neck problems, and I spend a lot of time focusing on those areas to create range of motion and help to decrease pain in those areas. So I'm going to go over kind of the new client experience when they come to see me for a deep tissue massage and kind of give you a general idea of how I work, especially for those who have never experienced my work. So when you come in for the first time, you're going to be filling out a health history form. And then we are going to go over specifically why you're here. And I'm going to ask all kinds of leading questions on what's creating pain within your body. So to help you get in a little bit in my head as a practitioner, so as soon as you walk in my front door and walking up the steps into my office, I am listening to your gait and how you are walking up the stairs. And I'm also paying attention on how, when I visually see you, how you are walking into my space when you are in my view. I'm also listening to how you're talking. I listen to how your mouth moves. I watch how the inflections that you use. Do you move your neck? Do you use your hands a lot? And how you're breathing when you're talking to me. And I also pay attention to the words that you use and kind of dissect that to get a deeper understanding of what you're talking to me about. So let's just say for a moment that you're coming to see me because you have a problem with your neck, which is actually something I'm seeing a lot lately because people are working at home and spending a lot of time on the computer. So when I have somebody who comes in with neck pain and they're having a hard time turning their neck, I'm going to be starting them face down on the table. And I have to tell people all the time that you can't take your pain too literally. Your pain in your neck is a symptom and not a cause of what's going on. So when I'm doing some neck work, I am focusing a lot of attention on the trigger point in the back, specifically the upper back. There are a lot of trigger points that refer pain into the collarbone and up the neck to the ear, down the arm. A lot of those are in the upper part of your back, and that needs to get worked out through before we can start working on your range of motion. And I also work on getting through the layers of the muscles. A lot of people, my work is very deceiving because they think that I am working really hard on being super deep, and really I'm not. Through years of experience and training, I've learned how to feel through the different layers of the muscles and feel where there's resistance in those different layers in the muscles. So people are perceiving my work to be deep is because I am physically getting in there deep by going underneath the muscles and a lot of times pushing stuff up. So I will probably spend about, if somebody's in for an hour with neck pain, I'll probably spend about 45 minutes on their back and their upper back to get that nice and open and loosened up and helping to soften those trigger points a little bit, because what I am working on when I feel a trigger point, specifically when I know I'm in the right spot, what I'm really doing is I'm working on burning it out so that stops that pain, spasm, pain cycle. So after about 45 minutes for neck work, then that's when I turn a client over and I start working on the trigger points that a lot of times people feel in their upper shoulders, in this area, and up the neck and behind the ears. And range of motion work, if somebody's coming in because they can't turn their neck, that is something that I do at the very last, maybe about 5 to 7 minutes. The range of motion stuff is at the end because I want everything to be loose and receptive to being stretched and moved. And the same thing happens when I'm having somebody that's coming in for frozen shoulder pain, for example. The stretching and the range of motion stuff is always done at the end. So that's kind of a general overview of what my deep tissue experience is like. If you have any questions about what I just talked about, or if you have any specific videos that you are interested in me doing, just post them in the comment section below, and I will see everyone for the next video. Have a great evening, everyone. Bye.